It's so important to have all of your ducks in a row with your paperwork and ready to go, so that when she does make an offer, we're a strong offer. And we have, what I usually like to do with my clients is get a desktop underwriting approval, which means it's already electronically approved, and that Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac will buy that loan automatically. Question, John?
Well, you're talking about foreclosures, but I was going to say, in general, it seems now you have to be pre-approved, particularly because you can't put together the loan quick enough. Like they used to do escrows that would take a little bit more time, like a 45-day escrow. You could go out, get your loan approved after the fact, and everything would be fine.
Yeah, you're absolutely 100% correct. The clock is ticking, and because I'll give you an example. People ask me all the time, why is it taking 45 days to get a loan done these days? Well, what's happened is that the administration has come down with so much documentation that has to be all the T's dotted and all the I's crossed with all the new legislation. You got to remember, starting March 1st of 2010, they passed what we call the HOPA and the SAFE Act, and what that has done is it's created an underwriter who used to be able to do maybe 10 or 15 files a day can now only do 2 or 3 files a day, because she has to go through the minutia of government requirement documents that need to be sent out to you and to us and everybody else, and that's what slowed down the process tremendously. And that's why John's right. You're already behind the game when you start to look for a house. That's why it's so important to get your ducks in a row, and that's what I was talking about, getting all the paperwork in and ready to go ahead of time, so that your process is shortened and the length of time is shortened. The good thing about me is, though, I'm a direct lender and I'm also a broker. So we have our own funding warehouse line. So I work off of my own money lines, and I work off of my own unique niche programs also. So we have a flexibility to be able to do it in-house or broker it out, depending on what we need to do. So that's a flexibility with me that has helped us in the long run, and it helps us with appraisers, and it helps us with a lot of different other things that we have to deal with. So, but I'd be more than happy to answer more questions. I'm going to turn it back over to Desiree, and if anybody has any questions, just write it down and we can talk a little later. Thank you very much.